What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a very special Christmas Eve Metal Complex event. As the title and thumbnail suggest, I'm giving away a small collection of knives tonight. In fact, the wrap is literally right here. This is a roll that We Knives sent me, and I was like, oh, cool, I'll find a way to give that away. And I thought, you know what? The roll itself is cool, but what would be way cooler is if I filled it with knives. So I did. There are 10 knives in here. There was some confusion earlier because I weighed it, and everybody's like, oh, watch it be like two or three Midgard's Messer knives. Now, there's 10 knives in here. And a lot of them are just nice budget knives, but there is one premium knife in there. So one person is going to win a small knife collection tonight. This is going to be my Christmas giveaway. Now, I want to make this clear right off the bat. Whether you're watching in the future or you're watching tonight, if you win, it's going to be a while before I mail it out. It's not going to go out next week. It's going to go out the week after next week. So you will get it, but I'm going to mail it pretty late. I'm going on vacation and not like leaving. I'm just taking a break from recording content. Now I have content pre-recorded, so you will not notice any difference in the channel. The channel will continue on 2 uploads a day. I pre-recorded extra content to make sure that I could take a full week off, but I am taking a break from work to be with my family and just enjoy the holidays. So that means no mailing anything out, no doing anything channel related. I'm taking a full, honest week off. So that's why it's going to go out a little late. But yeah, you will win 10 knives. That'll be the nice part of it, right? You got to wait, but you get 10 knives, right? Alrighty. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much, Greg. I appreciate that. I'm extremely excited. We are hosting Christmas Eve dinner at our house. My side of the family is coming, and we have a huge prime rib, and we always do a whole bunch of extra stuff. But it's just an awesome, like, aside from all the I haven't wrapped everything yet, and we got some stuff to set up. That'll be tomorrow. My goal is tomorrow, assuming I don't have too many Gatorades tonight. I'm going to get up, go to the gym, just get that out of the way. Got to do it because I'm going to eat a bunch tomorrow. I'm not going to, it feels very un-American to not eat a Christmas dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and work out tomorrow, try to mitigate that. Come back, spend a lot of the day kind of setting things up, getting things ready, helping out with food. We're going to have our Christmas dinner, do some family Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. Wake up tomorrow morning, do True Christmas, and then we play the Raiders! Chiefs and Raiders, Christmas Day. Let's go! Oh, man, I'm so pumped. And then my actual vacation starts. Stupid Raiders. Trying to ruin Christmas. That's the way that we have pitched it to the kids. The bad guys are playing the Chiefs on Christmas Day, and they've come to steal away Christmas spirit from the nation, which is terrible because the Raiders are just another football team. But it just feels like it's like the darkness versus the Santa Claus colored team, you know? Like, that's the way the kids see it. So. Bah humbug, Chiefs. I hope our receivers can pull it together. I hope Mahomes can pull it together. I hope Travis has a better game. But you know what? Hey, listen. It's the way I see it. Maybe it's in the cards for us this year. Maybe it's not. But we could lose every single game from now until the end of the season, and I would still be a Chiefs fan. I love this team. I love the players on the team, and that's just how it is. Keep the faith, yeah. I mean, you got it, when they're on, they're on. When they're hot, and it's crazy. Miracles happen. Excuse me, I'm a little bit stuffed up. I got a little bit of some kind of head congestion or something. We're going to power through it. Happy holidays all and good luck, Raiders. How dare you? How dare you? You know what it tasted like reading that, like, and saying it out loud. It tastes like someone was jamming coleslaw down my throat with a plunger. That's what it was like to read that. So thank you. Please don't plunge me a wad of coleslaw on the eve of Christmas Eve. That's not what I asked for this year. Watching Home Alone with the family. That's awesome. That's awesome. So this is our tradition. I feel like is the same as like a lot of people's tradition, but like Christmas morning, wake up whenever the kids wake up. You know, they kind of dictate when we get up. Usually it's like 6:37. We open presents, get them. You know, they freak out, have some breakfast, and then we all just sit there and watch A Christmas Story. It's what I've done every year since I was a little kid, and I'm gonna keep doing it. What's the cicada-looking thing? It's literally called the Reich cicada, and it is an absolutely beautiful titanium integral that looks exactly like a cicada. This is probably, I gave this an award, well, a runner-up, kind of an honorable mention award for the most interesting design of 2023. Sorry, I missed that flip there. You gotta kind of disengage that button and then flip it, and it's only sharpened on one side, which is why the line doesn't go all the way out, because they have to account for the bevel on one side, but it is legitimately perfectly machined. I mean, what an absolute thing of beauty. I have two of them. I'm giving this one to a friend, my high school friend. She and her husband run a company called Cicada Co, and they're doing very well, and I just I'm so proud of them. It's so cool to watch that, like, something they created take off. And I was like, oh, what a perfect pocket knife. And her husband is like super into pocket knives. And I was like, man, what a perfect gift. So one of them is going to be gifted to my friends. This one, actually. But I have to do the video on it first. Quiet Christmas. Hey, Quiet Christmas is great too. You get to do what you want to do, you know? Oh man. Right now I'm trying to figure out how many Gatorades to counteract my congestion. That's probably not a math equation I need to know the answer to. Your monthly allowance. Oh, thank you. Thank you, James. And I'm a Broncos fan, so the Raiders suck no matter what state they're in. Also excited to see how close you are to 400K. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. D Green, welcome back to the Knights Around. Knights, raise your swords for D. Let me tell you guys, you're not going to find out what the prizes are this weekend, but you will find out what the prizes are next weekend, and you guys are going to be pretty excited. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You're going to be really excited. I have put together an absolutely ridiculous 400K prize package. Absolutely ridiculous. If you'd like to see a picture of the boxes, I did post a picture on Instagram of the boxes of the stuff that I'm giving away, or the pouches, so you can go look at that. But there's a lot of stuff, and it is, let's just say it's not the typical stuff that I give away on the weekends. I went full insano mode. So, yeah, there's going to be tons of winners, and we're going to do them all in the same night. It'll be a 2-hour event at least, maybe longer. We're going to be giving stuff away the whole time, celebrating, having a good time. But hey, tonight, somebody's going home with a 10-pack. A 10-pack of pocket knives. If you're thinking, man, gosh darn it, there are a whole bunch of cool knives I wanted this year, but I just couldn't buy any the way. You know what? You might win a whole freaking 10-pack of knives. You're gonna get, maybe win a collection from me. Also, I imagine there's plenty of people in here who follow me on Instagram. Did you see the post I made? The quick reel I did of the silhouette in darkness of the knife. Real dramatic music. intro to the Duel of Fates, where I showed a knife with a hole in it, but you couldn't really tell what it was. Goku, thanks for the donation. Flip open the actual each one of the knives on the table real quick. Get it out of the system, and Merry Christmas to you and your family, MC, and everyone else, or Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate. Thank you very much, Goku. I will do that for you, and then I will get back to what I'm talking about. So let's start off here with the top left because this is kind of a Christmas gift to yours truly. This is my new fella. Oh, gold Anno. Black Timascus. Oh, boy, look at that. Oh, man. That is hot. This is a slim. But wait. Elema Damax blade. Oh, hot tamale. That is some nasty stuff. I've never even heard of the company, but I was very intrigued and did a bunch of research. Yes, Elema Damax. Quite intense. Quite intense. This is quite the beauty. And look at the action. I have never had... All of my Hermans have great action, but... Whoa! That is nasty. Oh my goodness. Very cool. Combat Troodon Gen 3, my current EDC. This has not left my pocket, except for tonight. Winter Blade Co. Severn. I'm going to be honest with you, this would have been Knife of the Year, but it's a prototype, so I can't actually count it for 2023. The Riot Tiger, which is, honestly, would have made a top 20 had I actually managed to get my hands on it before I did the top 20 video. A lot of people were surprised it wasn't in my top 10. It's very good. Very good. Easy top 20 worthy, but just didn't quite make it there. Of course, the Reich Cicada. Absolutely stunning. Stunning knife. Integral. So interesting. We have the Red Horse Knife Works Warpig, the production Warpig. I don't know who does these. I don't know if it's like QSP or... I'll have to ask. But cool knife. The Reich Alien. Definitely one of the weirdest knives of the year. Wow. Reich is just like flexing on everyone with their machining. They're like, be damned utility. We're going to make the weirdest stuff ever and show off how intricate we can machine things. I can't wait. Imagine Reich 2030. What's that going to look like? JK Integra full custom, full Timascus. A lot of people forget that I own this. Damacor, hand rub satin finished Damacor blade. Did you guys know I own this knife? A lot of people forget about that. CKF Eagle Rock Terzwola collab. What a monster. Wow. S90V and chalky zirconium bolsters. Kind of cool. John Wick 4 edition Deadlock. Holy crap. Oops, that's not the John Wick 4. That's my regular Deadlock. Ha! I didn't even realize this is my regular Deadlock. That's fine. We'll just get this guy out here. Awesome. Never failed. Neither of my Deadlocks have ever failed. Fired probably 1,000 times. My newest Skiff, the Skiff Fugitive. Absolutely stunning. Highly recommend if you're shopping in this territory, and by this territory I mean the $900 territory. Skiff. USA epicness. Beyond epicness. We have a full DLC Herman Dragonfly. Nasty Town. Population, this guy. We have the Hinder XM18 3.5-inch auto. Full tie. Pretty cool. Not many full titanium automatics out there. We have the Jan EMW Zerkatai, special edition Zerkatai inlay with double Damasteel blades. Woo! Mall Ninja Supreme. Love that knife. 2 Damasteel blades. This right here is something like a $600 knife, which, listen, this is why I get on Wii for their Damasteel price hike crap. This Riot-made Jan's EMW has Zerkatai inlays and 2 Damasteel blades and a titanium frame. And this is 600 and something. Come on, Wii. Let's get with the program here. We have, I think, USA-made blade specific ESV, Les George ESV mid-tech. And then I think this is the Reich, this is an interesting one, RK-SO5. And what's weird about this is, you see this blade? This is a Damasteel, this is a Damascus of Damasteels. So these are different rods of Damasteel patterns that they have made into another form of Damascus. Like each one of these is individual rods of Damasteel, and they've turned it into a combination, almost a quilt of Damasteel. Really weird. Damascus accents and stuff. Really cool. Look at the double. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's a great way to accent this. The double backspacer there. Really cool. Okay, so anyways, the reel that I took, the very teasy reel that I did, was actually the silhouette of prototype round 2 of the knife I'm designing. So what they did is they sent me 2 things. I want to explain this. If you don't have me on Instagram and you would like to see the dark, foggy silhouette of my prototype 2, they sent me 2. They sent me prototype 2 in the full 9¼ size, 9¼ inch size, which is not the size I'm going for. I'm going for 8.5 inches. They sent me that, and this is updated, and then they sent me a 3D model of exactly what I asked for. Number 1, prototype round 2, even not having all of the stuff that I wanted, because they sent me the 3D model. It makes more sense. They're not going to just like keep sending me like really expensive prototypes. But the prototype they sent me was legitimately inexpensive. Like, it could release right now in that form, and I think people would be super happy with it. It is unreal. And I spine whack test that thing, and it's a frame lock, the version they sent me. We're not going for a frame lock. It might end up having to be a frame lock. We're trying some things out with this lock we're trying to work with. But the version that I have, the prototype, the frame lock is absolutely solid, but my God, the quality on that thing is unreal. The 3D model they sent me of what I'm, like the 3D printed model of what I'm asking for is off the charts excellence. I am so excited. We still have a ways to go, guys, but that prototype's coming. And I gotta say this again. Remember, the number one thing that you're gonna see in any knife groups that like watch my channel, the number one thing you're gonna hear people saying is, all he did was copy the blah, or all he did was copy the blah. Yes, it 100% is borrowing elements from some of my favorite knives. I try to say this every time so people remember. I am not at all trying to claim with this design that it is 100% unique or original. I am intentionally borrowing elements from some of my favorite knives without copying anything directly. So the idea of Excalibur is, if you remember the series I created, it is absolutely to borrow elements from knives that I think have perfect elements, individual elements. The idea with Excalibur is to combine these elements. So, I am certain that there'll be Reddit posts and people complaining on Instagram who are out of the loop, but I want you guys to know, that's the goal! That is the goal! I want to try and keep this in everybody's head so we know, because I can just hear it. I was talking with the person I'm working with, and he's like, oh man, you know, you're going to hear from this group, you're going to hear from this group, you know. We're not trying to steal anything. It's paying homage to many designs without copying directly. Make a better wheel. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a better wheel. But I'm also trying to give you guys something excellent. I'm trying to bring something awesome. Bring something great. Bring something functional that you can feel good about taking out and using. That's why it's so important to work with somebody I feel like it can deliver that. It's not, I don't want something that's just cool to look at. I want something that feels good to manipulate. It feels good to carry. That you take it out every time you look at it, you go, man, this is cool, right? And then you use it and go, man, this is dependable. This is a good tool. That's what I want. I want to bring the trifecta. enthusiast, collector, user, and bring it together. Just golden beam of light. And it's just, you know, angels singing and doves flying out everywhere. That's what I want. I've been designing this. I got a prototype in the works for, I don't know, half a year now. It's probably going to be another 6 months. You know, I was thinking it'd be about a year for completion. We're taking our time with this. We're going to do it right. Eat a rake. Lou with the zinger. My knife is sub 500, but the goal for people who are thinking, oh, it's going to be expensive. Yeah, the prime model will be, but we are trying to create less expensive versions of it. Ideally, we would have a much less expensive, almost budget version of it, a mid-range version of it, and then a premium version of it. And then we have decided we're going to make some ultra premium versions of it for people who want the special collector runs. God, I wish I could tell you who it's with, because I just saw a pretty spicy presentation of what they're capable of doing. And I got confirmation that they can do this to my version. And you know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to say this. You guys are going to shit your pants. You're going to shit your pants. Oh boy, it's going to be good. It's going to be so good, man. I want 2 of them. One from me, one to gift a coworker I think is killing it at work. That's super nice, man. It's really nice of you, James. This is very thoughtful. The idea that my dream is going to be realized to 100% capacity is unreal to me. It's unreal. I'm beside myself with happiness, and I'm so confident. I'm so confident in the people that I'm working with. Doc Jekyll gifted 10 memberships. Thank you very much. That's so cool. Thank you. James gifted 5 more. Congrats to everybody who won. Very kind. Super kind, man. Super cool. I mean, I just like really hyped myself up, and I'm trying to like level back out now. I just got so excited talking about that. What's up? Is this for real? It's real, man. It's real, Slade. Slade Doherty. This is for real. I'm talking to you. Walnuts. 84 Cole. Welcome to Nights Around Nights. Raise your swords for walnuts. Thailand in the house. Who's here from Thailand? That's awesome. What's up? Hello, viewer from Thailand. Awesome. Take this opportunity to remind people that technically the 400K live stream can't happen until I'm actually at 400,000. We have less than 4,000 subs to go. So check real quick, since there's 750 of you in here. Check to make sure that you're actually subscribed. And if you're not, please do subscribe. It just helps me get there a little bit faster. But if you don't want to, that's fine. You can just watch, right? Do whatever you like. Taylor Reagan, welcome to Nights Around Nights. Raise your swords for Taylor. Mr. Cheezel says, can't wait to see the knife, almost 400K. I'm real happy. I know that, like some people I think might be expecting something overly wild and designy. And the truth is that it's not overly wild and designy. It's everything that I've been preaching about it's me trying to put together what I've been preaching about for 5 or 6 years. And so to some people, it might actually seem kind of boring, but to other people, I think people are going to get it. I feel like the moment you guys see it, you're going to say, that is definitely a Metal Complex design knife. Like, there will be no mistake. And I think people who don't even know that I'm designing it would say, it looks like a knife that Metal Complex would design. Like, that's my goal, is to make something that's instantly, not necessarily like recognizable as its own unique thing, but something that looks like the culmination of my thoughts, right? If you could take all of the information from my channel and just smash them all into one knife. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. All T6 screws. No. It's an integral, so it'll have two. I think the idea is 2 T8 total. 2 T8 screws total. One for the clip, one for the pivot. That's it. Make it easy for people who want to disassemble it. It'd be cool to do T25, but like, no, I'm not gonna do like a wild custom pivot, because here's the thing. I'm trying to think ahead, and I want the pivot to be something that the company already makes, so that if you guys need parts, they can do that. I don't want to do something that's like, wow, that's neat, but like, what if something happens and we need parts? Like, I want them to be able to provide parts. Trying to think of all the angles here. I'm trying to mitigate as many pains as possible. I want to cater to the knife community as much as I can. Stuff that annoys me, I want to eliminate as much of that as possible. Is Tri-State in here? What's up? What's up, Tri-State? Subscribe to Tri-State. Do yourself a favor. Listen to the music. Become, what's not motivated? What's the word? Well. Subscribe to Tri-State. That's what I'm trying to say. Ryan Smock, thanks for your donation. Will your design have a lanyard hole so all 4 lanyard users are happy? No. It will not. You want a knife from Tri-State? That's awesome. I was thinking about something, and I don't think Tri-State has an issue getting stuff to like give away, but I was thinking something that might be fun to do, because there are a lot of other like, when I say small creators, I mean like people who are legitimately small, like channels that have under 1,000 subs. I think it would be cool to gift packages of knives to smaller creators that they can use for content and then turn around and do their own giveaways. Like, I was trying to think of like content that I could do to highlight smaller channels, or like ways that I could like maybe help smaller channels. And everybody loves giveaways, so it might be kind of fun if I could do like a community event where people suggest channels that should be highlighted, people who are making really good content but like are trying to take off. And one of the hardest things that I remember, you know, when I was a smaller creator, was getting stuff for content, or being able to do the give. Like, I would look at other channels like, man, these like content creators like get so much stuff, they can just give stuff away left and right. And like, how do I do this? It'd be cool to gift packages of things if they wanted to. I wouldn't want to like overstep my boundaries, but it would be neat to like send packages of things to people that could not like allow them to create a massive amount of content, but just do like create content and then give things away if they wanted to. I'm trying to, that's something I'm thinking about for 2024. So I promise you that 2024 is the year of Tri-State. It's gonna happen. If you could invest, if he was a stock, I would be investing in Tri-State. I'd be investing in Tri-State for 2024. I'm so glad you guys are picking up that Vision FG and everybody's like liking it. I've been pushing that. It's not because I'm trying to like make money on the Vision FG. I mean, I have affiliate links for everything. If I really want to like pretend push something, I can push anything. The reason I'm pushing the Vision FG is because it's actually that good. I want people to know what I'm talking about, and it's so cool to hear people buying it, whether you use my links or not, whatever. But it's so cool to hear it getting into the hands of people, and I see like dozens of comments every day of people going, I bought it because you recommended it, and I love it. I'm so happy to hear that. 800 away from 10. Tri-State needs 800 more subs to get to 10K. Come on. Tri-State needs 800 more subs. I can't give you all of those 800 tonight, but there's surely we can give him a huge chunk of this. Right? Hold on. I'm gonna make it super easy, okay? Hold on. Do me a huge favor, guys. Here you go. There's his channel right there. In chat. I posted it in chat. Me highlighted. There's the link. Just click on that. Just click on that link. Just click on it. And just subscribe to him. Here, I'll do it again. There it is again. Go subscribe. And you're like, nah, I don't know, Complex. I don't like to do things people tell me. I don't like to give a knee-jerk reaction. Here you go. I'll just link it one more time. Click on one of those 3 links. Click on one of those 3 links and go subscribe. Listen, it's not like it's just some person. Tri-State makes really great content. Do yourself a favor and let's get him as close as we possibly can. I'll link it one more time. I can spam. I run this channel. Just do it. Thank you. As I was watching, I was able to pick up the Next Gen Cypher. Awesome. Very cool. I'm jealous. I don't have that one yet. And I talk with Microtech directly. I don't have that knife. So good for you. That's awesome. Thanks for your donation. All right. Twist my arm. I'll post it one more time. Subscribe to Tri-State. Merry Christmas to you and your family and all your subscribers. Thank you. Very kind. Super generous. You guys don't have to be doing this. Let me give to you tonight. Thank you, though. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. Thanks for all the donations. Awesome. Thank you. Take your generosity and give it to and turn it into the form of a subscription for Tri-State tonight. All my knives are named Document Shredder. Nice. Tri-State reminds me of a 1980s sports star. In the best way. In the best way. A Tri-State subscription is the best present you can gift yourself. Mike McLaughlin. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. That's the way. He knows. He knows. It really is. If you've never watched, you're going to watch one upload tonight and go, oh my God. He was right. This is great. I'm done with this Metal Complex trash. All this guy does is laugh at his own dumb jokes. He acts like he's self-aware, but there's another layer there that he does. He's cringe. You know what? I think Metal Complex is cringe. Down with Metal Complex and to the throne with Tri-State. Seriously, you should watch his content. It's really good. Every time I watch one of his uploads, I get depressed because I'm like, man, I'm done for. Channels like this coming up. Hey, Basaloom, thanks for the 5 Metal Complex memberships. You guys think I'm joking? I watch this content and I'm like, man, I can't compete with this. Like, the quality there is so good. Beard of Doom. What's up, Beard of Doom? Knife enthusiasts, we are all absolutely a little weird. That's why it makes it so easy for us to congregate in places like this. There's 1,000 of you in here. That's amazing. Thank you. No, well, not 1,000. I'm sorry. I'm rounding way up there. There's 916 of you. You guys are awesome. We have some new people. Have you subscribed to Tri-State? Here you go. Here's the link right there. Make sure you subscribe to Tri-State. He's trying to get to 10,000 tonight. He's 800 away. If you have not subscribed to Tri-State, that's what I was just yelling about. So please do that. Tri-State, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that like probably for the rest of the evening. Like I'm gonna absolutely annoy everyone. And you can be like, hey, listen, I didn't tell him to do that. Like, I'm going to further trash my own reputation and annoy people who are captive here waiting for a giveaway. Your mental cognition is high. Hey, I'll take the thank you for paying me to say that. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Does Tri-State have any haters? Nobody. Tri-State, do you have anybody who ever is upset with you for anything? I just can't imagine somebody being like, I don't like that guy. Like, it's just weird to me. You know, it's like not liking Keanu Reeves. Like, if you don't like Keanu Reeves, I don't trust you. You know, it's kind of like, that's how I feel. If you don't like Tri-State, I just, it's a real judgment thing on your character. That's so, I'm sorry. I'm joking around, but I really, I would find it bizarre to hear somebody talk about why they don't like him. If you hate Tri-State, you hate puppies. Blackblade FRN MSI is fire. That's cool, man. That's awesome. Congrats. Thanks for that donation. Landon Trinan, what's up, man? Thanks for the donation. Merry Christmas, MC. Be on standby for the Rosie XL shortly after the holidays. I've talked with them, and I said, I will happily get in line. Charge me for it. I want to pay full price. I'm getting in line for that. I didn't ask for any special favors. I just said, I want it. I'm just letting you know. I'm getting in line. Keep me updated on Tri-State's sub count. What's he at now? He was 800 away before I started spamming that. I'm just curious. It's been a long time. Merry Christmas, MC. Hey, John Walker, what's up, man? Hey, happy to have you in here. Some of his own members don't like him? That's bizarre. Bizarre. What a weird club. 9.44K. Hey, that's a big chunk taken care of there. He's got 560 subs left if my math is correct. Nice chunk there. Oh boy. Oh, that's good. 9,440 subscribers. Get him a few more here and there. Click on that link if you don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get Tri-State as close to 10K tonight as possible. So if you haven't subscribed, listen, you're not only doing him a favor, but you're also doing yourself a favor because the content is great. Did you guys know that I used to sell advertising for radio and I sold used cars? Did you know that? Could you have guessed that? I sold new cars too, but I like to say I used to be a used car salesman. Christopher Wheeling gifted a membership. Thank you very much. When I subbed 15 minutes ago, it was a 9.2. Oh, that's awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful. If he gets 200 to 300 extra subs tonight, that's excellent. I'm happy if we can do that. It's great. Used car salesman vibes out the wazoo. You have no idea. You might think that you don't want a 2014 Toyota Corolla, but you will leave with a 2014 Toyota Corolla, right? Now that's not an analogy for subscribing to Tri-State. I'm just saying that's the kind of cards I used to deal, all right? Tri-State, fun fact, Tri-State EDC invented the knife and YouTube. Well, if that's not reason enough to subscribe, then boy howdy, I can't give you a more convincing sales pitch than that. 980 watching, 400 likes, do better. Trust me, the chat's getting so fast. You're missing stuff anyways. Take a sec to hit that like. Thank you. Please do. There's 1,000 people in here, and we have... Actually, my screen says there's only 8 likes, so that's really sad. When I'm looking at my screen, it says 1,001 people watching, there's only 8 likes. Click the like button. It makes like little sparkly things now. If you didn't know, if you don't regularly like videos, try it out. Use my channel to try it out. Push the like button and little sparkly confetti, a bunch of Pokemon and crap or something come out of it. I don't know, I'm gonna do it myself. Yeah, it's a little rainbow thumbs up and a bunch of confetti comes out of it. Plug Tri-State? Okay. If you have not done so tonight, follow that link that I just posted. We're trying to get Tri-State to 10,000. It's about 500 away. We've got him about 200, 250 or so. So we're getting up there, but do yourself a favor, subscribe to Tri-State. I'll give this a break and do it again after a bit, after the population has kind of cycled through a bit. Jaden Bartz, thanks for your donation. Very kind. That was their first super chat. Very cool. And Jason Rose, thanks for your donation. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, do we got another one? Yeah, Neil Knight. Tri-State is not a used Kia. He's a 1967 Eleanor. Woo, boy! I agree with that. That's good. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys are entering. Like, let's take a break from this, from the Knonsense. How to enter. There's a link in the description. You need to do this. If you're just typing in chat, it's not enough. You got to actually do. I'm not going to try and sell you anything. Don't worry. I'm not going to trick you into timeshare. I'm not going to trick you into being a Patreon or a member of the channel. You don't have to pay anything. All it is just a convenient way for me to go over the rules for everybody, because I have a separate unlisted video where I talk about all the rules and how you enter. Just long story short, you click on the video in the description. It's right at the top. It says enter here. Listen to it. I'll still be here. Don't worry. It just says leave a comment. Try to keep it PG. Just leave one comment and you're good. There's some other stuff in there about who I can and when I'm shipping and how I do the drawing. But you got to do this. You can't just sit here and chat and type corn dog, corn dog, corn dog. That's not gonna do anything. Corn dog. Great. I'm sure that'll get spammed now. So I did that to myself. That's great. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. Good job, me. Great. That was a great thing. What a smart thing to say. I can't ban all of you. If everybody spans at the same time, there's nothing I can do. Listen, this is a perfect example of who actually has the power here. I try to pretend like I have control over things, but look at my chat right now. I don't have any control. I have no control over this whatsoever. Even if I had mods in here, there's nothing I can do. I'm being bombarded by corn dogs. Damn it. I have no power whatsoever. I have no power. Okay. Thanks for the heads up in the 8020. Hey, yeah, glad. I hope you got one. It's awesome. All right. Okay. All right. I get it. You guys are flexing hard on me. You've changed it. Now it's evolving. Now they're saying other things. You guys are just coming up with nouns that you can combine with corn. Oh boy. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get, Complex. You say a thing and they run with it. Congratulations. I'm kidding. I love it. I love watching this happen. I mean, you know, soon it'll be the bathroom break, and then you guys get to do that thing too. I mean, here, listen, while you're spending time in chat, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to Tri-State? No! It's going up too fast. You guys are typing too fast. Click that link that I tried hopelessly, just the most futile. I tried so hard. I put a link in there, and it just got blasted. It just got blasted away. Oh, the corn dogs just like overran. It was like dropping a legless insect on an ant pile. There was just no hope whatsoever. That was an oddly specific analogy, Metal Complex. Have you done that? I'm going to be honest with you guys. When I was a kid, and listen, just because I used to pull the legs off of grasshoppers and drop them on ant piles does not mean that I'm a psychopath. All right, that's just something that I feel like that's just something that boys did. You have to imagine I lived in Kansas, and I used to mow a lot of lots. Sometimes I came upon an anthill. Sometimes I mowed it. That really pissed my dad off because it really screwed the mower blades up. Sometimes I'd throw the belt too. But other times I would stop and get out, and there's always grasshoppers all over the place, and I'd grab one and I'd pull the legs off and drop them on there and watch it for a bit. That's really messed up. I don't do that anymore as an adult, but as a as an 11-year-old, I will admit that I did that. Man, they really work as a team too. They pulled that thing apart and pulled it down the hole pretty quick. I think it took them maybe 15 minutes. Top right knife. All right, yeah, we should talk about knives. This is a full custom JK Integra in full Timascus, beautiful Timascus, and a Damacor, hand rubbed satin finished Damacor blade. Very beautiful. See that core on the spine. Timascus clip, Timascus spacer. Hexagonal captive pivot. Very beautiful. Mostly hidden, it's like pinned backspacer screw, so there's like very little hardware on this thing. This is a very beautiful knife that I just rarely talk about. Love it. Beautiful. I'd put crickets in water bottle cap top tied to a balloon and send them to space. Oh my god. Just imagine being that cricket, just like, just not, like, what? Like, it's already a being of such limited limited spatial awareness. Like, and you tie it to a balloon and send it to space. Like, I can't imagine, like, what's going through, just, it's not even the mind, just like the natural senses of a cricket just experiencing something that it's not meant to experience. Oh god. A cricket is light enough to where once it gets to a point, if it doesn't die from the cold air or the lack of oxygen, I feel like a cricket falling back to earth has a decent chance of surviving. But just imagine, like, how changed that cricket would be. That cricket would question everything. Crickets are beings that have existed in a singularity for a long time, much like dogs. Dogs exist in a singularity. They have absolutely no control. They are completely, like, domesticated dogs are completely and totally at the will of the higher intelligence that is human beings. And so a cricket is way below that. They're already maxed out. I'm not sure a cricket would go through any sort of emotional experience. You know, that's the thing. It's just like, well, I guess this is happening now. I mean, that's all it's able to compute. It's probably not feeling any pain or panic. It's just like, my legs are no longer gaining traction, so I guess I'll just wait for something else to happen. Like, it's not like it knows it's going to the mesosphere. I've seen stuff. You like that blacked out Herman? Yeah, me too. It's the first full DLC Herman I've seen. Yeah, what a beastly boy. He's a big old beastly boy. This one's still breaking in. I hope the crickets don't have an emotional reaction when I feed them to my lizards. I mean, yeah, like, they don't know, man. Like, they're just like, oh, I guess I'm here now. Oh, well, I guess I'm being eaten. Like, they don't comprehend that. I mean, Disney teaches people that, like, they have, like, you know, full thought processes and emotional ranges. They're just crickets, man. Like, if they're being eaten, it's hardly a different experience than anything else that they're experiencing. They're just, one moment, they're just being a cricket, thinking about nothing, just like instinctual, just poop, eat, sleep around. be eaten, and like that's it. They're basically just it's a bunch of protein stuck together that can move. It's like a very healthy cheeseburger that can run, like to a lizard. That's it. That was deep. Think about it. You think that crickets like oh no? You think crickets experience like existential dread? No. That's why like people get so upset about like insect and it's like, man, they're not aware of anything. It's just like instinctual movement. I guess they could be. I mean, anything. I guess a bowl of spaghetti could be smarter than us. I mean, if we really want to get philosophical about it. What is a thought process? What is life? What does it mean to consider or to think about anything, right? What is emotion? I do not care. To me, a cricket is not an important thing. I will not go out of my way to kill a cricket because I feel like if I do that, I'm robbing something else that's very important to the ecosystem. I'm robbing it of food, most likely. So if there's a cricket in my garage, I'd rather just shoo it out, or in my house, I'll put it in a container or pick it up and throw it outside. But not because I'm like, oh, poor thing is trying to get back to its family. No, I'm thinking like some bird might live just a little bit longer if they eat this. Like, that's the whole reason. I won't go out of my way to kill anything, but like, that's the whole point. It's food. That's what it is. It's food. It's food for something else that needs to exist for some other purpose. I'm saving the cricket's life for selfish reasons. It's so that my world can be slightly better, right? That's the whole reason. Nobody asks. I'm just giving you guys my philosophy on letting crickets and other bugs live. I'll never kill a spider. Don't ever kill spiders, man. We need those things. That's population control. Spiders are the reason that the bad stuff doesn't get out of control. If I can help it, I'll never kill a spider. I put spiders on a much higher plane of intelligence. I still don't think they have I don't believe they have emotional regions as families, and obviously not. But like I have much more respect for the spider. Like that thing has gone through some serious evolution. Think about the evolutionary phases that created a spider. That's insane. No, I have much more respect for arachnids of all types. Yeah, exactly. Like every time you kill a spider, I read an article that in a spider's, is it in a lifetime or their annual? I think it's annually. Spiders consume an average of 1,200 obnoxious and overpopulated insects. So when you kill a spider, you are allowing your world to become more shitty. You're just saying, you know what? The world's not shitty enough. I think I'll kill this spider and make it worse. Like, let them live. They're doing their jobs. They're just trying to do their jobs. They don't care about you. If the spider can kill me, it's dead. Fair. We consume 2 pounds of insects per year. Like, unintentionally? I've definitely breathed in a June bug, and that's not a pleasant experience. We get the biggest ones we have here are the wolf spiders, and they get like maybe 4.5 inches across. They get so big you can hear them. Like if they get in your house and they run across the floor, and you have hardwood or you have like faux wood floors, you can hear them. And listen, they're terrified because they don't know what's going on. They're just running. Oh, the surface texture's different. Like that's what it's experiencing. So you can hear them. And your best bet, the big ones rear up like tarantulas. Your best bet is to just catch them in a, Tupperware is the natural enemy of a wolf spider. So you got to catch them in a thing of Tupperware and just let them go back outside. But it's also a bad idea to kill them because a lot of them are females. Like the really big ones are females and they're carrying the babies on the back. So when you step on them, their babies go everywhere. And then what you're doing is just let them loose in your house. So it's always better to just catch them and put them back outside. Yeah, they get huge here. I think the biggest ones I've seen are very nearly 5 inches across. They are huge. They look like Olympic athlete tarantulas. And they rear up and they get real pissy. They can't really hurt you, like they can bite you and it's itchy and it makes a bump, but like, they're just angry, little pissy, they're looking for food. We got people in here mad at me for talking about things other than knives. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. Is this your first time? What's everybody gonna eat right after this live stream? Go ahead. Let me know. I'm interested. What are you gonna eat right after this is over? Even if you're eating right now, you're gonna eat again. Tell me. Coleslaw is not allowed. Coleslaw is not allowed. You can't. I forbid it. Oh, corn dogs? Oh, it is funny. You guys are hilarious. Great. Take advantage of me. Okay. I should have seen that coming. Should have seen it coming. Stupid move on my part. Crickets, spiders, and corn dogs. Great. Excellent. Lots of protein. God, there's 1,200 people in here. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, you know what? This is a great time actually to plug Tri-State. Can somebody give me an update on where... All right. Okay. Slow down. Please. Let me plug Tri-State. Damn it. Slow down. Subscribe to Tri-State and please click that link that I just provided there. We're trying to get Tri-State to 10,000 subscribers. Where's he at? Oh, no way. Wait, where is he? 9.48. I want to get him to at least 9.5 tonight. One more time. Please, if you're not subscribed to Tri-State, excellent channel. We're trying to get him as close as we can to 10K tonight. We've already done something like 200, 250 subs for him tonight. Let's do as many as we can. Click those links. Oh, I can? I can pin it? Oh. Boy, thank you for teaching me about YouTube. Oh, good. Message pinned. Where does it go? If the message is pinned. Oh, good. Oh, that's wonderful. I never even knew you could do that. I had no idea. Please. Click the pinned link. Jeez. Professional YouTuber Metal Complex, somehow amassing 400,000 subscribers, learns tonight at nearly 6 years on YouTube that you can pin comments in chat. Good Lord. Brand new to YouTube. Amateur hour here, folks. God. Excellent. Wonderful. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for the tip there. 10 tips for becoming a new YouTuber by Metal Complex. Oh, boy. When is the teal knife going to be... You're talking about the Severn? So, I got to say this. Guys, if this was an actual 2023 release, it would have been #1. I'm just going to say that. This would have easily handled... This would have been an easy throne taker for number... It's really that good. The Winterblade Co. Severn, what I'm handling here is actually a prototype. But the prototype is so good. Whatever changes he plans to make, if he decided he just wanted to release it just like this, he'd be fine. This little This apparently comes off and it's just a magnet, but maybe I'm not strong enough to remove it. God, that is a really, if that's a magnet, that is really powerful. Does it actually come off? Damn. Or do you have to poke this pin through? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's lifting. Oh, I see. Okay, so how do we poke this through? Can I use a little... Come on. Oh, neat! So yeah, this just comes off. I've never actually done this. Okay, so that's cool. So then we can put it on the other side. Bless it. So then you can take this and put it right through here. That is a very strong magnet, but I see how he does this. So then this goes back through here, and then you just stick it to the other side. Damn it. Right? It's go in the hole. It's magnetic, so it's a little tricky because it's really powerful and it's wanting to stick. I think it's the pin that's magnetic. Damn it. Okay, hold on a sec. I'll get it off camera. There we go. So you can just put it on the other side. That's really cool. So lefties can absolutely enjoy this the same way. God, I kind of want to leave it there now because I can reverse flick it with that. That's better for me. I'm leaving it. That's awesome. Yeah, this is number one, easily for 2023, if it was a 2023 release. But it's not. It's going to be a 2024 release. But if you guys could get your hands on that, you'll love it. Yeah, the Severn is awesome. 9.53K, awesome. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. The link that's pinned is Tri-State. I'm going to leave that there for the rest of the night. But that's excellent. You guys helped him out there. You got the Zergatai Kaiser, or the Tiger? Kyle, yeah, I'm tempted to accept that. You know what? Yeah, that would be cool. But don't send it yet. Wait till after Christmas, and wait till the week after Christmas, because I'm taking a full vacation from any channel-related stuff. And again, like, I've already pre-recorded the content for my vacation, so there's not going to be any difference in the amount of releases. Like, it's all pre-recorded, so you're not gonna we're not gonna skip a beat. But I'm personally taking a week off of channel-related stuff. It's my only vacation for the year. The new LUDT is great. It's weird that they did the texturing directly under the clip, but I carried it for, it was close to 3 days. It was on rotation with a few other knives that I'm reviewing for about 3 days, and it wasn't terrible. I noticed it a lot more in something like sweatpants because they stretch, like with the traction, but jeans are not bad. So I don't like the clip. The clip is too long. I'm much more agitated with the clip than I am the texturing under the clip. But the knife itself is great. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom now. So, what are there? 1,300 people? Hang tight. I will be back. Just give me a sec here. This is a ceremonial thing, and it must occur every lifetime. All right. Thank you. You guys are being really generous tonight. That's really, you guys are awesome. I suppose this is as good a time as any to plug Patreon and stuff. So if you're new and you're wondering like, this Metal Complex guy, he has Patreon. Like, what does he do on Patreon? Just beg for money? Well, I mean, I guess technically. So on Patreon, I actually have a bunch of perks, and I'll tell you right now, I have a tier that's as cheap as I can possibly make it. It's $1, and that $1 tier will grant you access to literally everything. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I have tiers all the way up to $50. You can do whatever you want, but I make access to Patreon and what's granted the same for everybody. So $1 a month will get you access to Patreon exclusive giveaways, which occur once a month. Obviously, the odds are much better there. Those are private and only occur for patrons. Also, Patreon exclusive knife sales. What does he do with all this free stuff that he gets? A lot of it is obviously given away on live streams, but some of the special stuff is sold at a massive discount to patrons. What do you do with that money? I buy knives, and then I turn them back into content. So it's kind of a cog system, right? But a lot of the really expensive stuff is sold on Patreon for such a massive discount that it makes it available for a lot more people. So obviously you can choose to participate in that. You'll also gain access to private Patreon chat. There are knife sales that occur there privately amongst patrons. You'll also gain access to my private Discord. So that's a benefit there. And then I also do once a week private Patreon content, which oftentimes is behind the scenes stuff, and you get to hear about things or know about things before other people. So if that sounds interesting and or worth $1 a month to you, you can join my Patreon by clicking on the link in the description. I believe it is the the second link in the description. It just says my Patreon. So if you want to, great. If not, remember, my content is free and it always will be. So you can just continue to watch it for free if you want. But if that sounds interesting, then there you go. The giveaway is happening very soon. If you're here right now, you're here at the right time. I will point out, though, there's 1,304 of you and only 697 likes. If we could get that up to about 900, that'd be great. But it's up to you. It's okay. I'm just saying, when you click the like button, it makes a sparkly, it makes a big old hootenanny about it. So if you want to see that, then just click the like button. Papa D says, Merry Christmas. Thank you. I think I missed some stuff here. Thanks for all you do for the community. Mo and Goo 5E1969. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Goku, I think you must have left another donation and I missed it. I'm sorry about that. Also, missed somebody gifting 10 memberships, so I'm sorry about that. Appreciate it. Here's what I'm going to do right now for everybody. I'm going to gift some more memberships here. Let's do 10. I'm going to gift 10 from me for everybody in chat right now, or for 10 people in chat, but randomly it'll assign them 10, but I'm going to give away 10 here. The giveaway, imagine I'm like, that's it. See you guys later. No, the giveaway for the knife pack is coming very soon. Christopher Walters. Welcome to Knights Around, Knights Raising Swords for Christopher. If you got a membership, it'll say right there, it'll say your name and was gifted membership by Metal Complex. And then as you chat, the helmet will show up. If you didn't win one and you want to be part of that, that's separate from Patreon, not the same thing, but you will gain your own badge that will change color over time the longer that you are a knight. You'll also gain access to the Excalibur emojis that you're seeing in chat. Those are usable in live streams and under any video on my channel. You can join Knights of the Round by clicking on the link in the description that says become a member of my channel. That's also up to you. And I promise you, I will also use that money to buy knives. The money that this channel generates, I mean, obviously this is my full-time job, so I feed my family this way, but I also use a massive chunk of it to buy knives and then turn them into content, just so you guys know. There should never be any confusion about how the channel operates. Sorry, yeah, chat's flying. Yeah, it tends to do that. I'm gonna guess, you know, the largest live stream capacity that I've ever seen in here was something like 25 or 2,600 people, and that was during the 300,000 subscriber live event. So I have to imagine the 400K event will be maybe slightly larger, but it does get crazy, that's for sure. James Len, welcome to Knights Around. Knights Raise Your Swords for James. Buckshot says, woo, membership. Yeah, there you go. See, you got one now. So wherever you comment, everybody sees that little knight helmet. If you look closely, it is not a colored acorn. It is, in fact, a little knight helmet. I don't know why. I feel like any channel can do these. I've always said like any channel who wants to copy my giveaway process is perfectly. You're obviously able to do that. But I don't know why these live streams in particular just seem to have so many live participants. Like, hey, other channels, please copy what I'm doing. Like, people clearly like it. If you want more engagement on your live streams, like this is fine. You can be like, hey, I'm doing the Metal Complex theme for the live stream, like for the multi-mystery giveaway thing. Just it's fine, do that. People clearly like it. So yeah, if you want to do that, dude, it's totally fine. I'm not gonna come after you. Bangkok Mark, welcome to Nights Around Nights, raise your swords for Bangkok Mark. You could literally copy my entire channel. I'm not gonna come after you. I'm not that kind of creator. It's a big ocean. We got a big ocean. Half the world's population is on YouTube. Life is too short to get hung up on that. Do what you got to do. If you're starting a new channel and you want to copy a bunch of stuff that I do, that's fine. All YouTube channels are in some way copying other YouTube channels, so go for it. You can actually even steal my content and turn them into shorts. People do that. If you're wondering, does that piss Metal Complex off? Initially, I was like, man, like, at least tag me. And then I realized I was like, no, not really. I mean, nothing's stopping him. Like, fine. If it works, like, go ahead. You know, if you want to tag me in it, great. But if it helps your channel grow, then okay. As long as you make some type of unique content, I think I'm perfectly okay with it. Steal my shorts. So, Heroic Metal Complex or higher for green name. So, Heroic Metal Knight or higher for green name. Yeah, if you have a green helmet, it's slightly higher. If you're asking about the rank specifically, I don't know. I mean, it's color coded. Charles, thanks for the gifting there. Yeah, it's free advertising for the channel, so why bother? I don't understand why people get hung up on that. It's like, people know one way or another, like, whatever. That's the least of my worries. You know, like, people stealing my YouTube show. I don't care. That's just a silly thing to, like, be bothered with. Somebody said that there was a guy on TikTok that got 2 million views off of one of my shorts. Fine. If people know it's from me, then people obviously know where it came from. That's fine. If I got free advertising, like, doing no work, like, that's fine. It's just, that guy's just helping me out. Yeah. Listen, if it got 2 million views and I somehow generated 200 subs from that, it sounds like a win for me, you know? Charles Ramirez, welcome Knights Around. Knights, raise your swords. Raise your swords for Charles. I do appreciate people DMing me on Instagram. Every few days somebody says like, "Hey, did you know like this person's using your content?" And I appreciate people telling me, but like, just so you know, and spread the word, it's really okay. It's okay. I'm not, you know, even if I was bothered about it, what am I going to do? I can't. Might as well just accept it. It's really okay. So if you're a content creator and you're like, is he going to get mad at me for using it? You can use it. I won't get mad. What do you so what I've been carrying is the Troodon. I'm so impressed with this, guys. Again, look how easy the new ones are to deploy. No sacrifice in power. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm even okay with the clip. That large... Apparently there's just a size of ball. Silicon carbide ball. That works. The smaller ones I don't like, but these larger ones, actually, they're not bad. The current rumor is that the clips are being manufactured by Riot, and I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard that rumor, but does that bother me? Should it bother you? No. I don't really care as long as the majority of the knife is being made in the United States and enough of the knife is being made in the USA for them to claim USA manufacturing. I really don't care if they can bring us better prices that way. Okay, the price on that is pretty good. Did we get, God dang, 1,400 people? Holy crap! What is happening right now? Oh my gosh. What are the likes at? Not almost 900. Guys, we're so close to 900 likes. You see the pinned comment? The pinned comment right up at the top, that's to Tri-State's channel. We're trying to get him to as close as we can to 10,000. This is I'm trying to give Tri-State a little Christmas gift here. He's worked hard. He creates incredible content. And honestly, if you go over there and watch his content, it's gonna make my channel look like shit. But do yourself a favor and do Tri-State a favor and click on that pinned comment and subscribe to him. I want to get him as close as I can. He should have 500,000 subs by now at least. 9.56, excellent. Good. I own Benchmades and Spydercos. I just don't have them out here tonight. I bought another Pelican case. I have 5 Pelican cases now. 1 80 case, 3 40 slot cases, and 1 12 slot overbuilt case. I had to buy another. I will likely have to buy another. I plan on acquiring anywhere from 60 to 100 new knives in 2024. So yeah. I like the 40 cases because they're not so heavy. My 80 slot case is awesome, but it's so heavy. It's easier to move around the smaller cases. You've been watching since you did this in your car. That's awesome, dude. I've been watching since I've been in the car. Since I started the channel. Man. I remember the day I hit 100 subs and I was like, this is real. There are 100 people who care to watch my channel. That was such an emotional moment for me. 100 subscribers. I will never forget that. You know something I don't show very often? I'm not showing this to flex, but I'd like to share this with you guys. Because this belongs to all of us. I very rarely get this out. But this is the silver award from YouTube for hitting 100,000 subscribers. And every now and then I get this out and I look at it and it's just wild, man. The silver play button. It's unreal that this actually happened. Like this is the actual silver play button award from YouTube. It's just crazy. It's so weird to hold this. And I protect this thing, and I mean it literally sits. I don't have it mounted. I keep it like this with the foam over it because it's such a precious thing to me. It's so important. So hey, thank you for gifting this to me, guys. That's just an unbelievable thing. So I gotta put it back in its spot. It's got a special place. And I keep it extremely protected. Give me a sec. I'm just trying to. I really got to keep that where it is. Okay. I would, but like this room that I'm in is all concrete. All walls are concrete, so I have to drill into it. It's hard to hang anything. I have one wall that's exposed sheetrock, and that's where I hang all of my kids' drawings, which are also very important to me. My kids draw me stuff all the time, and the room is decorated with their drawings. So, and the concrete parts I let them draw on the chalk. So there's some stuff there too. The Pelican case is 1460s, and the big one is Oh, the 80. I don't know what the 80 slot is. I always buy Pelican cases because they just feel a lot more durable. So we're going to draw very soon, guys. It's coming. So just hang tight. It's coming. You saw my face? Oh, no. You guys can see me on Instagram. I got a picture of me, like, full upper torso in a Hawk t-shirt. If you go to Instagram and just scroll back a ways, there's a full, like, very recent picture of me. After losing weight and getting back in the gym, there's a full picture of me on Instagram. The next watch I'm eyeing, it's a big one. Thanks for the donation. It's the Tudor Pelagos. I'm already obsessing over it, so I will own that watch one day. I will own a black Tudor Pelagos. But I gotta muster up the courage to spend that much on a watch. I did a live with Tri-State. He and I did a live. Won't be the last one though, I promise. The Tactile Archer? No, I haven't. I think I saw that though. We're at Timex. I also really like the new Seiko Sumo, but I don't like that my only choices are dust, like the transition between gray and brown, and the other one is blue. Like I just like make a silver one. Like I want the silver or a black. Like make a new black Sumo. Like that's what I want. I would pay $900 for a black I'd pay $800 or $900 for a new black Sumo. Oh, good. He's at 9.6. Excellent. What was he when he started the evening? Did he get 400? He got at least 350 subs. Awesome. Excellent. I wish I could just snap my fingers and get him there. You missed. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your $5 super chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. Dang it. I'm sorry. I can't scroll further up, but thank you for your donation. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm really bad at paying attention. Yell out Ramlock. Ramlock! Like that? Did that do it for you? $9.62. That's excellent. Good. All right. So he's at 9 points. So we got him 420 subs, roughly. Awesome. Good. Patreon sale. Derek, yes. I have a huge pile of knives. That is, the next Patreon sale will be just as big as the last one. The last Patreon sale was about 35 knives. I got a pile for you. I got about 28 right now. I'm going to get it up there to about 35 to 40 knives, and then I will do a massive multi-day Patreon knife sale. It was at 92.44 when you started spamming. Oh, great. Excellent. That's awesome. You don't have to donate to tell me that. Thank you. That's great. All right. It's time to, we're going to move this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the Alema Damex Slim back in the case just because that's, as you can imagine, an expensive knife. So we're going to put that one back. Oof, just about cut myself there. And actually, I think I'm going to put a couple more of these back. Some of the ones that are a little more pricey. Where did that one go? Right here? Okay, that one. I think that one right there. I'll put that one back. I'm going to put that one back. What else we got? The Auto Hinder, might as well. Herman. Yeah, that's all for the 80 slot. The rest of these I think I can just move. Not because they're not important, but it's just that's all for the 80 slot case. The rest of these are in other cases. All right, let me load up here. Hey, if you haven't done this yet, 1,500 people. Guys, that is insane. You guys are wonderful. 1,500 live participants. That is wild. Give yourselves a round of applause. My goodness. That is much higher than I normally. I think these usually cap out at about 1,200 people, and I'm very appreciative of that. But man, 1,500 people, that's insane. Give me a sec here. Follow these instructions. If you're not entered, you have to do this. You have to do it. That's the only way. I'm loading up the comment picker here. Give me a sec. For some reason now the bar doesn't go across. Okay, so here, I saw somebody gifted some memberships. Thank you very much. So here's the website. I'm gonna push this button so everybody can see it, but it's not giving me the loading bar tonight. But you can see there, it is actually reloading it. So we do have a fresh page. Here is the link, and you guys can check that if you want to. And there's actually the date on the link is today. So there you go. We're gonna scroll down and filter duplicate users, and then we're gonna hit get YouTube comments, and it's gotta give it a sec here. It's gotta warm up here. At 15:45, we probably got maybe 1,700 entries, something like that. So. $1,746 entries. Excellent. A lot of people in here tonight. One person is going to walk away with a knife roll, right? But we got to get those out and showcase what you're going to win. Now, I can't remember the names of everything. I just grabbed like a bunch of cool stuff. So let's go ahead and open this up and see. So here is what you're winning tonight. This is the collection that you're going to be winning. You are going to be winning the new QSP Penguin and 14C28N, the button lock. So that's going to be one. You're also, this is the Kaiser, the really cool contoured Ultim. Oh God, the Towser K. So we're going to get a Towser K and 154 CM. Really, really cool. You're going to get a really nice Remit button lock. The WD-107, I think. 14C28N button lock there. You're going to get that. You're going to get the Migron Talisman. See, I didn't just pick just junk. Like, I picked stuff that I really like. Migron Talisman is going to be in there. The Civivi. And I'm just going to send you the roll. I forget this one. What is this one called? The Big Cleaver Boy, right? So you're gonna get the Big Cleaver Boy from Civivi. I forget what that one is. One of my favorite new Kershaw knives. This is the Dogfish. This is really good, really good. This got a very positive review. Aluminum, nice texture. It's about $100 knife, right? So a lot of these aren't cheap. Kaiser Assassin. There you go, Kaiser Assassin with a laminate carbon fiber, and I think 154 CM. Yeah. This one is a mystery, a new Vosteed, and I can't find this one on the internet anywhere. So this is a new Vosteed in 14C28, and I have no idea what it is. I've messaged them about it, and I don't have an answer yet. And then you're going to get the Steel and AR RPM 9 CJRB Frac. So definitely a good one there. Frag textured. And then the premium knife that's in here is the Migron, and I believe this is a Migron Centurion. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the and maybe I am titanium carbon fiber and S90V. So you are going to get that. So yeah, there's quite a bit of value here. The winner is going to take this whole roll home. So it'll be yours. I will box up the entire roll. And now the other thing here, I want to be honest about this. The other thing here is that these knives I don't have the boxes for. So I chose knives that I thought were interesting and also knives that I was missing the boxes for one reason or another. So they're all gonna be protected. They're gonna be in this roll, but you're just gonna receive the roll, which I hope you guys are okay with. But the roll does keep things nice and protected. So yeah, there you go. All right. Are you guys ready? Sincerely, I mean, one of you is about to win a Christmas roll of knives. Some cool knives for sure. Like, that's a dynamic bunch for sure. All right. Here we go. You guys ready? The winner of the Metal Complex 40-ounce Christmas knife roll is Jeep NCJ5. Wow, awesome giveaway. Hope I win. You won. Blue Jay, where you at? Blue Jay. Oh, Blue Jay, where you at? He likes Jeeps, I guess. You gotta be here to win. Vosted Steampunk. That's what the name of it is. Thank you. Thanks for that donation. Blue Jay, if he's not here in 2 minutes. Oh my God, yeah, he's here. He says, wow, thanks. There he is. You won. Now remember, it's going to take me a couple weeks to ship this because I'm taking a week off, but it is yours. Like, legitimately, it's yours. He's here. Congratulations, man. You got it. I really hope, I hope that, you know, maybe he's like a super knife collector and this isn't a big deal, or maybe he doesn't own any knives. Either way, I hope it made your night. You know, that's the goal here. So all you have to do is email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. Make sure you give me your full name, your full shipping information. Do not post this in chat. Send it to me privately. And don't worry if I don't respond right away. I promise you, when I'm ready to ship, which will be a couple of weeks, you will receive full tracking information. Excuse me, full tracking information, and you'll know exactly when your stuff is on the way. But you'll receive that full knife roll exactly as it is, with all the knives in it, and those will be yours. So that's all you got to do there. Congrats. $40 ounces of high quality steel. A lot of 154 cm, a lot of 154 cm. I'm sorry, 154 cm. A lot of 154 cm, a lot of 14C28N, and to cap it off, an S90V blade. It's a good pack, right? That was a good pack of knives. Yeah, it'll be insured. There's actually quite a bit of money in that, so I'll insure it. Don't worry. Just subscribe to Tracy. Doc Jekyll, thanks for your donation. It's good to give. I did a 3-knife giveaway last night on blade forms and shipped today. Nah, that's awesome, dude. Give knives away. Whether you're a content creator or not, like, gift knives, share that. Give knives to people who don't carry pocket knives and let them know, like, hey man, this really creates the convenience in your life. So real quick, I want to run upstairs and see, like, if my wife's back, and if she is, then I gotta go. But if she's not, then I'll hang out for a bit. So give me a sec here, guys, and if you gotta go, and if you're just here for the giveaway, that's fine. I hope you have a great night, and if you want to hang out with me for a sec, just hang tight. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. So I'm going to hang out for just a bit here. Could be 15 minutes, could be 30 minutes, right? But I'm going to hang out for a bit until my wife comes back, and then it's movie time. So we'll put a few knives back on the table, just kind of scatter them here, and we'll just chat it up. So anybody who wants to hang out, great. Giveaway is over. If you're just now joining, the giveaway is over. We're at after party time here, so that's what we got going on. Get Pirates of my customers this year for Christmas. Awesome. Very cool. Good. Let's do some more membership giveaways. Let's do 10 more for the people who are here right now. There's 10 more from me. God, this music is nasty. Listen to those arpeggios. Sweeping arpeggios. Sorry, putting stuff away off cam. I gotta ask Savivi and Wee if they'll send me more of those knife rolls, because I kind of like the idea of giving away like collections all at once periodically. When I come back, so just so you guys know, I've done a bunch of weekend live streams in a row. You will not get a live stream from me next weekend. I'm gonna take that weekend off, be with the family, but the week after that, there will be 20 new mystery knives to give away. We will start that back over again. Top right, that's the production Red Horse War Pig. Old custom, old mid-tech turned production knife. Yeah, I noticed we got to 397,000 during the live stream, so thank you. I think there was quite a decent boost in subs there, so thank you guys. 3,000 away, surely we'll hit that in the next couple of weeks. The 400K live event is planned for 2 weeks from now, and I'm very certain. I mean, the channel currently is getting something like 300 subs a day, so we should be right on. Riot Tiger? Yeah, wow, what a knife. God, what a knife, man. This is awesome. And I think the price on the regular Thai versions is very fair, but man, this is such a Riot. Just a big, burly, mean, contoured, textured knife. Awesome stuff. You can go look at the original custom it's based on Crane's Cutlery. It's on sale for $7,000. So if you want a much less expensive version of that, pick up the Riot version. Is the Riot Tiger the best Riot ever made? That's hard for me because I think the Riot Jack is the best Riot ever made. But I would definitely I would say that the Riot Tiger is in the top 5 for sure. $7,000. $7,000 for the original custom Tiger. Oh, good. You won the membership. Yeah, congratulations. Traded my auto stitch for traded my auto stitch plus $100 for a Winterblade cofactor. Nice. I mean, you went a little high, but you will like the you obviously know what you're doing. You'll love the factor. The T1000 is also in the top 5 best Riots ever. I should do a video about the top 10 best Riot knives ever. That would be interesting. Would you guys find that interesting if I did top 10 best Riot created knives, even if they're collabs? Because, like, for example, the Riot Jack is an in-house design. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Graduating Police Academy, you're looking for a new LED key. Cool. Yeah, he'll love it. You got a Damasteel Jack too. That's a knife that I really am kicking myself for not owning. The Jack 2 is such an underrated. I would put the Jack 2 in the top 5 as well. Have you checked out the E-Snix Silverline? No. But if you, Alicord, you have me on Instagram, so DM me that, a picture of it, and I'll try and look. Get the Titanium Arcade. Do yourself a favor and get the arcade. That's such a well-rounded, like that was one of my top 10 for 2023. Like that is get the arcade. That's worth it. You see the little bronze guy, yeah. So these are still available at USA Made Blade. This is a bronze. I think it's a Cerakote. God. Yeah, I don't know. Feels like a bronze Cerakote ESV from it's a Les George v ESV. This is a mid-tech. This is an American mid-tech, so it's not cheap, but it is super well made. S45VN. I love Les George knives. A little bit of double clutch, but man, that thing flips. Feels good. Kind of a robust little guy. But yeah, really nice. If you're big into the USA stuff, obviously Les George needs to shorten the clips up on the ESV, but it's just a smaller VECP. Very well made though. Very nice American product. It's Hinder. This is Rick Hinder quality territory. So you're going to see a high price tag, but it's good stuff. What's happening in my knife project? So I just talked about that earlier. I just received prototype phase 2 and also a 3D model that shows exactly what I want. And prototype phase 2, just to show like kind of where they're at, was way ahead of expectations. It is so good. And that and this have been in my pocket consistently. It's hard to review things because I want to carry the new Combat Troodon and my prototype. But the 3D model they sent me is so unbelievably spectacular. Man. Guys, it's gonna be epic. It's really gonna be something great. I am so excited. Now, we're still a ways out because there's lots of testing, and something that's very important to me is lockup solidity. If we can actually manage to implement the locking system we want to do, we got to test it. And if we can't, I'll tell you what, plan C is a regular frame lock. And if we got to do that, we got to test it. Now, I don't need this thing to survive a Major League Baseball swing to a railroad tie, but I do need it to survive a general spine whack test. So we got to make sure that that's good. I'm certain that, once people get it, let's say we end up with a frame lock and, these go out to 1,000 people. Well, some people are going to have issues. That's just expected. But we're doing extensive testing to try and mitigate as much of that as possible. So, but I have so much faith. There's nobody else I'd rather work with. This is the company that I like as far as getting what I want to do, getting it done, getting the quality I want, getting the price I want, and getting the dependability I want, the availability, right? All of that. The after purchase care, right? Warranty stuff, like this is who I want to work with. I'm gonna deliver a full product. I am not gonna I'm not going to do a 2023 video game release where it's like, it's a partially finished product and expect DLCs. No, I want a fully finished product delivered. I'll tell you this, the blade steel and heat treatment will be on point. You're going to get a performer. I can promise you that. It will not be a joke. Will it be as strong as the Tridlock? No, it won't be. I mean, I think I can go ahead and say this now because Plan A can't happen. So I'll go ahead and share this. I have not shared this yet, but I'll share with you guys what Plan A was. Plan A was the Anthem style axis lock with a coil spring. I wanted, because the Benchmade Anthem had an axis lock, but it didn't have Omega springs. It had a coil spring, and I thought, now, if that's not something that's protected, then that's what we should do. Because the Anthem is an unsung hero. It was underappreciated for the time because people were upset about the price tag. Now, people bend over backwards to get that thing. My knife is an integral, so integrating a coil spring axis lock would have been ideal, but we couldn't do that. It turns out that's protected. So now we're messing around with Plan B. I can't tell you what Plan B is, and if not, Plan C is a frame lock. But we will make sure that lefties are still considered. MC, do you think there's any chance that Microtech will bring back the Halo? Absolutely. They will absolutely bring that back. And the next time they do, I'll buy it. I think that's the most dangerous knife in existence. But I think we'll see another one. The Halo is terrifying. The power of that thing is that knife creates the most hospital trips amongst enthusiasts who buy it. You are more likely to injure yourself with the Halo than any other knife that you can reasonably get your hands on. The name of my knife will be the Excalibur. I will absolutely. This is currently Project Excalibur. The name will be the Metal Complex and people I'm working with, Excalibur. I'm really shocked that no other knife. Like, how is that not taken? Think about that. How is that name not taken? The most legendary blade in existence. And it's not a name that we see ever? And then, how did that happen? It's just like totally available to use. So funny. People are too busy naming their knives Penguin and KUM. Big name to live up to. I'm gonna tackle that. I'm gonna live up. I'm gonna do my best to like be worthy of calling this knife Excalibur. I know that's a tall mountain to climb, but like I'm trying to do that and trying to. Obviously, I'm not trying as hard as the people who are actually making the knife. Again, we have to remember, I'm just like my participation in this is the equivalent of just like talking a lot and like drawing a bunch of stuff. The people who are making it, now that's, we gotta, when it actually comes out, I'm gonna do my best to make sure people understand, like, the people who made it are, that's really who's commendable, Fart spaghetti, question mark. I don't know. Goku, thanks for the donation. Have you seen the new coming soon knives from Civivi and Wii? Some good stuff coming. Lex and Elementum and another GCC collab looks like. Yeah, I have seen that. I've been talking with them and I'm very excited. Definitely. Do you have a ballpark price? Yeah. So we're doing our best to get the premium integral under 400. But for people who don't want to spend that much, I still can't promise this, but we are trying to do a more budget version. I can't do a version of this under $75, so there will be no actual budget version. But I'm trying to get a more budgety version, like maybe in the low 100s, and then I'm trying to do a mid-range version of it as well that's not an integral, but still premium. So ideally, and this is not a promise yet, it's not a guarantee because we might not be able to do it. I would like a 120-ish version of it with 14 T28N and some more budget materials, and then or whatever, 154 cm, something that is acceptable, and then something in the mid-range between 2 and 250. And then we'll do a premium integral at ideally like $3.99. McCaliber. Yeah, that's great. Timeline ETA. Yeah, I need another 6 months, and I'm trying to overshoot that. There's a small chance it could be longer than 6 months, but ideally we're at like 3 to 4 months. But let's say 6 months. It's already been in development for roughly 6 months. I need another 6 months. A lot of stuff that has to be worked out. We are not slapping this thing together. Also have to remember that this company has other projects. So I'm trying to be respectful of their time, and they are putting a lot of work in for me. So I've told them, you take as much time as you need, and we will release it when it's ready. When the time comes to unveil Excalibur. We will not release it until it's time. We have no pressure to release it early. There's nobody telling us we have to release, so why not? Why not take all the time, right? You guys would be happy with that, right? Wait and get the good stuff, right? 3 lanyard holes guaranteed. No, there's no lanyard hole. It used to be Pro Caliber. No, Excalibur. I don't know. You know, the origins of the name behind Excalibur. I actually don't know that. Maybe I should research Excalibur more and get the lore on it. You know, Excalibur. The name is it's based on the idea from the channel, and you know the stuff that I grew up. I was obsessed with Beauty and the Beast. Or, I'm sorry, not Beauty and the Beast. Sword in the Stone. I was obsessed with the Sword in the Stone story. I'm obsessed with the idea of like a legendary artifact, like, you know, just like something that is like penultimate blade. You know, the legend of Excalibur is so interesting to me. And also I did an early series on this channel of like the, you know, basically the path to Excalibur, like what would be the ultimate knife, combining elements from all the knives that I love, everything that I've handled as a content creator who has been granted the opportunity to handle as much as I do. If I could create a knife that consisted of all of the best elements, like what would it be? I feel like it's almost my responsibility to do this, you know, like I feel like I have no other choice. Like I have to take what I think is the best and put it together. And it will absolutely be reminiscent of many popular models. Like I expect fully for people to say this is a direct copy of this, or it's an exact duplication of this. And the truth is it's a culmination of 5 or 6 different perfect knives, or nearly perfect knives. I'm taking elements of things and combining them into one ultimate thing. Now I hope this doesn't end up really upsetting anybody, but I'm trying to be very clear about this. You know, everybody knows what my favorite things are, so expect to see the Spyderco Shaman, the Rick Hinder XM18, the Strider SNG, the CRKT Umnumzan. Like, expect to see those things combined. The Demco 8020. I am combining these elements. I'm not copying anybody. I'm trying to combine things that I like, elements that I like, without directly copying anything. So that's what you should expect. And I want people to know this so that forums don't get upset, and little groups who are just not fully in tune with this channel, like they're gonna take it and run with it. So I want people to know. I don't want to like hide anything. I want people to understand what I'm doing. It is not gonna have a shark lock. It's not. I can't do that. I can't take the locking system. So I know people are wondering, like, will it have some Metal Complex shark lock? It doesn't have a shark lock. There's going to be plenty of people who are hypercritical and just wanting to say, like, this ultimate thing that he created is dog shit, and that's fine. Like, I expect it. I expect the criticism. But I feel like the people who watch the channel and who've been following a long time will understand what I'm doing, right? This is a knife that I'm trying to create for the community that I've created here. It's also not a unique lock. I'm not inventing a new lock. I'm trying to do something I think people will like. The logo, if we put my logo on it, it'll be on the inside or it'll be somewhere very hidden. I don't want to bog this thing down with branding. The knife is going to be very clean. I want you to look at it and enjoy the knife and not be like, you shouldn't look at it and see like a Metal Complex ad. Like I don't want people to see an ad when they look at the knife. I want them to see the knife. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, there's gonna be haters. It's fine. I accept it. Like, I mean, at this point, like, if I'm trying to do this now with 400,000 followers. Like, it's gonna, yeah. There's gonna be people that are just like, oh, it's shit. Like, that's fine. I'm doing this for the people I know will appreciate it, and I'm also doing it for me. This is a very selfish project, right? I'm doing it because I want to do it. Be damned the critics. Like, I want to do this for me. But I want to deliver a product that's good, at least by my standards, you know? You guys want the helmet on the pivot? I mean, we've kicked that around. We've kicked the idea around of doing one side the OEM logo and the other side is like my logo. And that's an idea. It's exactly right. You said, man, you need to do it for you or the passion will be there. I agree. I feel like I do need to be kind of selfish with this. Like, I want to do it for me. I want to put me into it. It's got to go all in or it's not real. It's got to be real. Like, I want people, like, love it or hate it. I want people to look at it and go, he went all in. Like, he did what he said he was going to do. And if people hate it, but they still recognize that it was me, then that's a win for me. You know, like I can say, hey, I did this. I left my little mark in knife world history. And it was real, you know? It was real. I took a step and it was a real footprint. There is a concept design. I have it. I have the 3D model of the ultimate culmination literally 4 feet to my right. And I would love to show you guys, but I can't. But again, don't expect anything unique. Don't expect any brand new. It's a culmination of things. It's a gathering of elements. So it's not going to be this shocking, brand new, nobody's ever seen it before thing. It's what I want to create. It's a culmination of elements, right? So it's not going to be this extreme aesthetic. It's going to be appealing to enthusiasts and users, and it's going to be what I like. So I want to hype it up, but I also want to deliver on expectations. I want you guys to kind of understand, and you can see the silhouette of it. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a really teasy, short where it's my TV is creating the only light in the room, and I just take the knife and I slowly pass it in front of the camera, and all you can see is a black outline. You can see what I'm creating. You just can't see any of the details. And what you're seeing is the outline of Prototype 2, which is very unfinished. There are many elements to Prototype 2 that are not present. So if you want to see the outline of it, it's on Instagram. It's my second or third most recent reel. Can you cut coleslaw with it? You can. You can. I would... Let's just say the materials will withstand the acidity of coleslaw. No bottle opener, no key ring, no scissors. It is blade and handle. Not USA. I can't get it done. I can't get it done in the USA. It'll piss everybody off. If I did this with a USA OEM, I'd be able to make 20 of them. And they would be unbelievably expensive, and they would be gone lightning fast. Nobody would get them, and everybody would be pissed at me. A key element here is availability. I don't want to create artificial scarcity. I don't want to like block people out from it. I want people to get this thing. The idea behind this knife is not collect it and make money on it. It's I want people to get it and enjoy it and love it as a knife, right? So I think collectors and enthusiasts will enjoy it, but not in the sense that you can like own it and like flip it for money. I don't want to do that. I want to have enough of them out there and create enough availability that that's not going to happen. I don't want to see these things on eBay marked way up. It's my nightmare. I don't want that. The idea is that we will do a long pre-order, very long pre-order, where anybody who really wants it can easily access it. You hate coleslaw. The name shall be Slaw Slayer. I feel like these are all things that people want. I'm cutting out flippers and lanyard hole enthusiasts, and I suppose kind of price gating things for some people, but I am trying to cater there, and ideally we get lefties in there too. I'm really trying to make this accessible to as many people as possible. That's very important to me. I don't like the idea of gatekeeping anything. I want people from everywhere to be able to go, you know what, I can get this version of the knife and be happy with it, right? I feel like the highest level of enjoyment you can get out of this stuff is just accessibility and being able to enjoy the object for no other reason than just having it and using it, enjoying it as a knife. So I have to capture as much of that as possible. And I'm doing what I can, and obviously we have limitations. Even working with somebody who is as capable as the people I'm working with, we have limitations, so I don't want to overpromise. I'm telling you guys what I want, not what I can promise. When it's time to promise things, I will make promises, but it's not time to promise things. All I can do right now is promise you this will be available at some point. Idea on blade steel, you're going to be happy. I would say 90% of people are going to be happy with the blade steel. It's very premium and very much not a common blade steel. Has no magnets in it. No. EDC for foundation, definitely. I want people to carry it and use it. But listen, if you want to put it in a knife case and just like love it and not use it, that's also okay. I want people to feel like they can buy it and do whatever they want with it. Like, you bought it. Do what you want, But like, if people who want to use it, like, I want it to be a good user. I want it to feel like I want it to be like a knife that people reach for organically and say, this is what I want to use today, Will there be a mirror polished option? That's the goal. It's going to be this is the ideal tier. Semi-budget, mid-range, premium, ultra premium. The ultra premium option ideally will have a mirror polish on it. Potentially, now I'm not promising anything, potentially a mirror polished DLC option. Oh, spicy. Oh, ideally we'll have a mirror polished black option. Those will be limited. If we do that, those will be limited. But the base knife will be accessible. So we're trying to do a special run for collectors, but the base run will be accessible. I don't know if we can get it down to $100, but I'm going to try and get it close. If we can do a budget option. I can't promise this. I can't promise any of it. We got to see what's available. Like, I have to take into consideration the other projects of this company. Can they do all of these different runs? Can they make these accessible to people? Like, those are questions that we can't. We have to get the design nailed down, and then we can start talking numbers. Bowl of spaghetti engraved inside. Kun William or Max says is my guess. Also, roughly how much is it going to cost you once it's done if you're willing to share? I'm going to be honest with you, it's not costing me anything. The company I'm working with is willing to take the project on. I think probably just because of the mass interest of the channel, and they're investing a lot of time and energy into it. And so I am truthfully not doing, all I'm doing is promoting it. I'm talking about it. So that's a huge weight off my shoulders. It's not costing me anything. So I have told, this is the truth. I told the OEM, my cut of things is not important to me. I said, make my cut as small as possible and take that, just cut whatever I would make on it, cut that out and pass the savings on to the people who are buying it. Do what you got to do and make your money. Obviously, the people who are making it deserve to profit off of it, but I'm not really concerned with profit. I just want to do this. This is a passion project. The channel, obviously, I'm already doing what I like to do. I don't need to make a fortune off of this design. I said I'm not. I don't care about commissions off of this. So you can believe me or not believe me, but that's the truth. I know you guys. I know. I'm happy you guys are supportive in me making money off of it, but it's really not. It's not my goal. They should make money off of me. They're taking on this crazy project and they're having to deal with me. They're having to deal with me. That's already a burden. Like I am particular. They deserve to make money. This company deserves to make money off of this. I can't do it without them. They provide a service that is very rare. This is one of the only, if not the only company that can actually take this project on. So do they deserve to make money? Yes, definitely. That's who deserves it. They're making it, you know? They're dealing with all the technical stuff. My mind is locked into this. I'm very confident in my perspective here. And I know you guys you're familiar with that. I don't budge on things. So my mindset on this is very absolute. I have this circle, these parameters where everything that's happening has to exist in these parameters. And I'm very happy with how all of this is coming together. So my confidence in this project is very high. But I also don't want to overhype it. So I definitely don't want to go the sprint run route. I don't want to do the normal. I don't want to do the norm. Not interested in that. I think it would be very easy in my position to sell out, as you guys could predict. And listen, to a lot of people, as soon as I release this project, they're going to label me as a sellout. But now you guys have the details, so you know that that's not the case. It's very easy in my... And listen, when the channel hit 100,000 subscribers, I could have sold out very easily. But I held on because I knew if this is going to happen, then I have... And at some point, I talked about this, and Knife Guy said, it's never going to happen. I'm too particular. It's never going to happen. Nobody's ever going to take this project on. But somebody did. So that's why I held out. In my position, it's very easy to sell out. If I wanted to, I could sell my logo, put it on sprint runs of things, whatever. There's lots of OEMs, there's lots of retailers who've asked me to do that. And I don't, think less of them for asking, but I just don't want to, Ask, would you, in my position, like, would you? I feel like most of you would say no. I have my own principles. It's getting to the point of the live stream, it's getting weird. Did the OEM come to you for the project? No. Actually, I developed a friendship with the owner of the company for a long time before we even kicked the idea around. And I got to know the person. We joked and we enjoyed knives together, and we just had a cool just like knife guy, enjoyer of the hobby, like relationship for a long time, like over a year. And that's why I trusted him. Because there was no push to like use me. It was it was a real thing. That's why I did it. The connection was real. I'd like to define it as integrity, but I just, when you feel it, And I was like, man, I feel this. Like, this is real. This is what I want. So, this is the story. This is the origin story behind this. And like, you guys are getting more details here than most people will ever get. You're getting a lot more information here than anybody will ever get for the project. So you guys know most of the story now. So okay, man, I've been here for an extra 42 minutes, guys. This has been great. Thank you for letting me talk at you. Thank you for discussing things with me. I love this. I love doing long live streams. Obviously, you guys can tell if I had the option to go on for 2 more hours, I would. But it's time to watch a movie with my kiddos. Love you guys. Hope you have an excellent holiday weekend. Enjoy it however you enjoy it. If you have friends and family, spend it with them. If you don't, do what you love. Do what makes you happy. My content will be here. If you have nothing else, my content will be here. I've made sure that there's no gap in content. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your Saturday evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.